trustees, residents of Anthony, and guests. I attended a meeting on Monday with CDBG and the engineering firm, and I was very angry at having years of telling people this is going to just be a hole, and then now we're here and it's just a big hole. And so I want to clarify some things. We kept trying to explain to the engineering company that there was a master plan, and they kept saying that it was developed by the water company, blah, 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 but it was not looking at forward. Here's page 115 of the master plan that's not valid here anymore. On page 15, chapter 9, section B, there's a whole section from 115 to 122 about parks. So, 17 years I've been here in Anthony, and we're back 17 years starting over. And it's very frustrating to spend almost 2 decades seeing El Paso get these ideas, seeing Las Cruces, seeing all these communities get all these ideas. Well, we have to sit down and just rot. So that being said, I have questions for Mr. Mario and his engineering company and everybody here, and make it public. So on page 115, the MP, the community of town, says that we're supposed to have on this 15.6 acres. Now with that park missing, we're down to 10 acres. We're supposed to have, based on the corporation size, 162 to 205 acres of park. Now we're down to 10.6 acres. By 2030, we're supposed to have 400 acres. Now we have 10.6 acres. Why do we sacrifice quality of life? And I spoke to Mr. Pereira years about this. Why do we sacrifice quality of life for this giant hole? And why did it become a solution? When there was, in this book, plenty of solutions on alternatives on drainage. So, if the Park Commission was set up in September, allegedly Mr. Mario began speaking with the board and the Park Master Plan in November, why was the Park Commission not told about the $19,000 master plan for this park until 2 weeks ago? When Commissioner Salazar and I went to ask for maps, we were told by Mr. Roman that the board doesn't have funding for maps, surveying, engineering, due to the fact that there's no money and for those kind of resources. How did $19,000 get budgeted to a company if there's no funds for roads, sidewalks, parks, and after-school programs? Why did the trustees not vote for these monies? If there's a certain amount of money that has to go to the bidding process, then that's what we were told as the Park Commission. Why did this company bypass the bidding process and get funded directly? How can a business get money before a scope of plan, roles, responsibility, and budget in regards to how the $19,000 will be used? If CDBG has $50,000 for planning, why didn't the city budget $19,000 for the park for planning under the master plan? And not apply for that funding, update the master plan for the community instead of using monies from the general fund. Master plan, chapter 9, 115 says that this is the foundation for that master plan. What I'm concerned is they copy paste and there's your $20,000. We don't know. It's already here. So, that being said, the engineering company and Mr. Mario is very knowledgeable in the process of how the city works. If they knew that the mayor could not budget the money, why didn't the company and Mr. Mario go and tell the mayor that the money had to go to the board and before the trustees? Why were we told that beforehand? So, my perception is that Anthony's a cash cow, and the fact that the federal government will not fund these projects. We see 4th Street being worked on for years. We see a curb gutter process that I've spoken to Mr. Silva, that instead of pushing the water, it pushes it into private property. 9 years we've seemed to overreact, and there's no longer any money, and we have these parasites that are going to start taking advantage and making these projects go longer and longer and longer and longer. This is my humble opinion. I think this is very unethical. And the city of Atown should not use public funding to subsidize private businesses. It's corporate welfare, period. If they do not respect the people, the way we're spoken to and spoken, if this engineering company can't engage with people, they shouldn't be holding these companies or these meetings. I think you have to have somebody who's respectful to the community to hold these meetings, because it comes to a point, yes ma'am, that is my humble opinion. So, if they don't respect the people, and they, when I was trying to speak and they spoke over me, that's being rude. Allow people to speak. The town, if they do not respect the people, the town, and the work, then they shouldn't be paid in this community. We need to have people that respect this community, especially when they come for meetings. Thank you.